Julius Caesar, Act II, by Claire Thimler and Kendall Clark. Disclaimer. Even though countless hours of beauty sleep were lost in the production of this modern interpretation, no babies were hurt in the process. In this interpretation, we will not only discuss what and how it occurred, but why it happened and why it happened the way it did. Brutus was hanging out in his garden when suddenly he received an anonymous letter from some complaining citizen complaining about God knows what. Suddenly he had an idea, and that idea involved his best friend Caesar. So, unfortunately, it was also the Ides of March, which was not the best time for Caesar. Brutus, as well as other conspirators, gathered together and formulated a plan against Caesar and the throne. Brutus's to-do list was very meticulous. He had planned the murder and gathered conspirators, as well as selected the location and time. He even decided to pick a cute outfit for the celebration. Calpurnia tried to warn Caesar against going to the Senate meeting. However, in the end, he ended up being flattered by Decius, and that convinced him to attend the meeting. Unfortunately, Portia was also suspicious of her husband, his behavior. She attempted to ask him what was happening, except the moment that he tried to admit what was happening, he ended up leaving to follow through with his plan to murder Caesar. Unfortunately, Caesar dismissed all warnings concerning his murder. Brutus managed to plan the murder, gather conspirators, select location and time, and he picked out a cute outfit for the celebration. Unfortunately, he forgot to disinfect the knife after using it, but that wasn't a problem. Caesar is basically the baby in the situation, while Brutus is a thug because he takes advantage of Caesar as well as the opportunity with the crown. And everything goes downhill from here because after Caesar's death, everything just turned into bad stuff. But after Caesar had died, everyone around him also continued to either die or they tried to escape their fate. So what was the outcome of Brutus's obsession to become better than Caesar? Okay, so Calpurnia and Portia attempt to display their loyalty to their respective husbands, but are ended up shot down, and in their case, one was widowed and another one was killed. Brutus's obsession with Caesar led him to lose sleep as well as his sanity and men in the war. The conspirators believed that they must carry through with the plan to kill Caesar in order to protect Rome. Why did it happen? Cassius influenced Brutus into taking the throne and turned him into a victim of political manipulation. Here is our interpretation of the main why behind this whole mess. Brutus's ignorance leads him to believe that he could do better than Caesar and allowed him to be manipulated by politicians. Greed. Brutus wanted power so bad that he became obsessed with the idea of taking the throne after Cassius influenced him. Jealousy. He wanted to get recognition as well as prove that he can be better than Caesar ever could be. So recap. Brutus ended up being one of the conspirators against Caesar. He betrayed him, stabbed him in the back, literally and figuratively. So, goodbye, Caesar.
I love that. Love it.
Special thanks to our homeboy, Julius Caesar, and the two beautiful models on the introduction. Oh my god. On the introduction slide. Thank you for hanging in there for the past longest 5 minutes of our high school endeavor.
Alright. That's perfect. Now you
Created using Powtoon.